As we hinted at earlier, we are open to Mega Minute suggestions to illustrate as such. This week we're doing the recommended, what's it called? King's Game?
King's Game.
Ousama no game or something like that.
This is about King Ousama, who, like us, is good at crashing planes with no survivors.
Metaphorically speaking, FBI, CIA, NSA, yes.
That's a really bad joke. I feel bad for making it, but it was off the cuff and it was kind of funny.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, well, yeah, I don't know if it's true that it was funny. It was kind of, well, it's been long enough, I guess. You'll take all that out in post.
Maybe.
So explain this manga.
So basically, King's Game is like is based off a real thing. It's like a real King's Game where it's like one person is the king and they give orders to like all their groups of friends. Well, here's the description of the manga. A mysterious command arrives from a king. The life-threatening game has now begun for the 32 students of the first year's Class B. One day, all the students of Nobuaki's class received their first message from someone calling themselves the king, and which was written as a baffling command. The first command was very easy. However, the commands begin to escalate until a life-threatening game has begun. Failing to obey the orders leads to death. Their friendships are being undermined by a bottomless terror, and that's for that. So it starts.
Did you say Nobuaku?
I honestly can't pronounce a single Japanese name correctly. Like,
I know, but I think you forgot a couple letters. Isn't it Nobusuke? Isn't it?
No.
Actually, I don't remember. What was it then?
Nobuaki.
Oh, Nobuaki. That's what it was. Yeah, that's right.
See, I don't even know how you get that from that, but
did you finish it? First of all.
So I actually have to point out something. You were like, are you sure they meant to us to review it or to finish scanlating it? Because on Mangadex there's only 13 chapters.
On any site that I could find, there were only 13 chapters.
Nah, it's completed.
But I did see someone when I was searching King's Game manga on the internet. I saw like a Stack Exchange question where it says, "Somebody explain the ending to me," and they had scans there of pages that were beyond chapter 13. So I didn't even know where to look.
So if you go on Kiss Manga, it's out there now and it's got all.
Okay. So how many are there?
25.
Okay, that's about what I expected.
Yeah, so it is complete now. Now, for full disclosure, this will probably have spoilers in it.
How far did you get, first of all?
I'm on like 20, so I'm not done yet. I will probably continue to just read it because I'm here now, and it's like I might as well know what's happening. However,
I'm going to finish it too, just because I'm interested, but I don't know if I like it.
That is the best way to describe it. Yes, I'm interested to see how it happens. Like, I like horror movies in the sense, like, I don't really care about the horror. I don't get caught up with the emotion stuff, but I like they normally have an interesting plot. Like, I want to see where the Saw dude, like, what his motives are. I want to know a little bit more about the world. Not necessarily, I'm not interested in the horror parts of it. That's kind of what
I like to know how he did it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, I want to see the behind the scenes. I want to see like the world building. I don't really care about like the actual horror parts. And that's kind of similar here. There are some things in it though that I'm a speed reader and I stare at the pictures and read through. So maybe I missed this. Why can they not, like, why did they start playing this game? Two, like, how do they win? Like, they're just caught in it forever?
Okay, yeah, so let me explain it to the best of my ability. So they get a text message every day. Everyone in this one class, there's like, 30 kids maybe? 24, 32. I think. 32. That was pretty close. They get a text message, I think every day, where it says student A or student B or any number of students need to do this task. And you have until, I guess, midnight to do it. It says 24 hours, but everything happens at midnight. Maybe they get the text at midnight. If you fail the task, then you get punished. More often than not, that means you die somehow. And it's kind of like Death Note in that he says, like, you'll die from hanging. And then, like, even if the guy, like, is like, oh, I'm not going to hang myself, he'll get hanged. So it's kind of like an unavoidable fate, like Final Destination, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to put it. And in fact, later...
oh, yeah, go ahead.
Later, the punishments get, like, even crazier. Like,
how do you get crazier than death?
Well, there's a light punishment for one girl who just goes blind, which... Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a girl before that, and I laughed out loud when I saw the punishment. Oh, I don't confess.
Oh, yeah.
You have to confess to the one that you like. This is spoilers. This is like the first quarter, I would say. There's one girl who loses a challenge, and then she knows that she's about to die, and she's like getting mind broken or shadow realm. What's it called in Yu-Gi-Oh? Mind blast.
Sent to the shadow realm, yeah.
no, or he like mind shatter. I don't know, whatever it is. And she freaks out and she like runs. They're like on the second, third floor classroom. She runs and outside, like breaks a glass window and jumps, falls to her death.
Oh,
And then like she gets a text message. I think everyone gets it actually, and it says, "Your punishment is to confess to the boy you like." It's a dark thing to laugh at, but it was just so absurd that I couldn't help but laugh at just how stupid it was.
Well, absurd. Yeah, it kind of goes off the rails, honestly, I think, for the absurdity. Like, they don't even die in clever ways anymore. Like, there's one where your head just gets sliced off, like, by just magic. Or, like,
oh, really?
This dude's, like, arms just started, like, flailing and explode off of him.
What?
That's dumb. It's dumb is the best way. Yeah, like...
And that's why I really want to finish it, because I know they're gonna have some really, really stupid like explanation, and I need to know what it is.
I bet
it's the same
not.
thing. It's the same thing with what was it? Future Diary.
Oh,
that one to me had such a crazy off the rails ending. I the whole time I was pretty dissatisfied with the show, but I had to stick it through just to see how they explain it away. And that's the same with this one, where I don't think it's really that great, but I want to see how they kind of rationalize everything. That to me is the fun part.
It's definitely a drama, so it's like a drama horror type thing, and I can see how it definitely has appeal. For me, since I'm a sociopath, I just kind of distance myself from all empathy, so I don't really relate to the characters as motivations. But like you were saying, it is an interesting idea, and it's like they're hunting down who the king is. And so I guess it's supposed to end if they kill the king.
Well, they know who the king is. They found out like episode or chapter 10 or something.
Maybe not. I don't know. Like as they go forward, like.
Well, I figured that person might be like a decoy, where it's like they got a message somehow that they have to be a king. Because there's like a prequel or something too. I saw on Wikipedia.
There's like a couple spinoffs, and some of them are done, and some of them are not. And so it actually took me a little bit to find the original manga. I really like the idea of it. I don't like the NTR challenges, which you should have to execute.
You know what though? You know what? I think the guy did the right thing. He was kind of rational about it to a degree. I mean, I don't want to defend NTR, but it's like if your best friend is going to die, or he could just NTR your girl just real quick, just quick innie and outie, as they say in Britain, then then I think that one's kind of okay, and I think he did the right thing to realize that.
Yeah, but it's forced drama. Like
I know,
it's not a real thing. Like you wrote it like that. Like you could do. Like
I know. I agree. That's why I also want to know who's coming up with these challenges.
Yeah,
the first few are all like very sexual, or it's either like grope someone's breasts, lick their feet, or like have sex with them. Like two of the first four, I think, were have sex with someone. So it's already, to me, it seems like it's like some horny high school kid who's writing this. Could have been. I think it started as a phone novel, didn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, very well.
Okay. So I really am captivated by the mystery of it more than anything else.
Well, I haven't seen the end. The MC, even from the start, has like like daydreams, people dying and stuff.
Yeah, that's like the first page.
I think it's gonna be some Deus Ex Machina type thing, like he was the killer all along. Like, no, John, you are the demons. That sort of thing.
Right. You hallucinated the whole thing.
Exactly. Or it's like I slip into a parallel state where what's the Sunny quote? It's like, did you or did you not slip into a psychotic state that drove you to slice those people up and eat them? Like whatever episode that was. But it's like I think it's gonna be something like that, because right now he's trying to go out of town to like find the mystery of whoever started the King's Game type deal. So we'll see how that goes.
My final prediction is that it's some ancient force that has to find hosts to act as king. I don't know what the motivation is, but that this is an ongoing cycle just because there's prequels and there's sequels.
Oh, did you read that somewhere? Did you just spoil it? Is that?
No, I read that there are prequels and sequels.
No,
I don't
mean, like,
their content.
Because that probably sounds like it's the actual ending.
Yeah, well, that's a guess. I honestly didn't read it.
Okay, because that sounds like a really accurate guess. Like,
I know.
It's like I guess they're just.
I promise I didn't cheat, but that's kind of what it seems like. Because that one girl was so like, I don't, flippant. That might not be the word, but she was just so like, I mean, she was so willing and casual to kind of say, yeah, I'm the king, and you have to kill me to end the game. So to me, that kind of implies where it's like she's not the mastermind behind it. That's why I figure, because these always go off the rail into some kind of ancient deity.
Yeah.
So that's where I was kind of like, yeah.
I think that's where it is, because like he's going to a different rural town now, and he's like the bus driver. He's the only one on the bus to the town, and he's like, hey, bus driver, have you heard anything about the Ousama King Game? game.
And he winks.
Well,
Sonny.
No, it's a good thing we're not on a plane right now. No, but he's like,
I wasn't even talking about that.
No, I know,
that Ousama.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got a million miles a minute going around in my brain. But the bus driver is basically like, oh, I don't know anything about that, and you got to get out now. Like, get out. He just leaves him in the middle of the road. Like, it's like, oh boy, that's not suspicious.
I don't know anything about that game, but because you brought it up, I have to kick you out right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Speaking of the Ousama joke, since I guess we're kind of winding down, I wanted to fit this in. I got a street pass one time from a Japanese guy, Ousama. And for some reason, my brain did go to Ousama, the guy, rather than Ousama, the word meaning king. And I was like, bro, this guy named himself Ousama. That's it. That's just what I want to say.
It's not even spelled the same way.
Well, no, it's not, because I assume Ousama is like just O. But then like Ousama, is the extended O.
Yeah, the OU.
But I thought, hey, maybe that's how they spell the guy's name, Ousama, in Japanese.
Well, before we
could be
before we follow Senpai Ousama and crash our plane, let's give a.
Well, I'm worried about extending that joke too far, especially since canonically I think Ousama wasn't even related, but that might be too deep into the game theories there.
But that's just the theory.
Geopolitics theory. So I guess you're going to say, where can they find us?
Did we have anything more for the Mega Minute?
Oh shoot, yeah, we should probably give it a rating. I'm gonna give it 2 U's out of 4.
All right, yeah. Yeah. What is that even?
I don't know. What was it, Conan, who did the video game?
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien, or he's like, I give it a circle out of blue, or something like that.
Yeah, because he never rates things seriously because he doesn't play the video games. But those are hilarious. That's probably the only thing on a talk show that I'd even watch these days, because that's still hilarious. All his video games.
I've been watching Norm Macdonald clips today. And
oh yeah, well,
a lot of those are on talk shows, so to be fair.
No, he's a genius.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think I have anything more to say. I'm gonna finish it. I hope I'm disappointed by the ending, just because that's kind of what I want from it right now.
Maybe we'll do a corrections corner next week when we'll discuss the ending, because I haven't seen it yet either. I'm a couple chapters away, so we'll see.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you didn't finish it, just because I wanted the mystery to be there during this discussion.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, so but you got to go to Kiss Manga and read all the other chapters, because they've got them all there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Well,
what do you rate? Well, hold on, what do you rate it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna continue reading it. I think. See,
do you expect to like it? Do you expect to be satisfied? I should say.
I do not. I do not expect satisfaction. I'm not normally the one for like the forced drama things.
Right.
It's pretty decent. Like, oh man, I'm really conflicted about
it. Death games and battle royales is another fad that we could have talked about. That'll be for the sequel episode.
Yeah. Rambling episode 2, Electric Boogaloo.